Hi, this is Barry here, and I just thought I'd make this video. It was something that came up the other day. I had seen on, it was just totally by accident that I found something show up in my news feed, and it was on how Google has changed some of the things on the website when it comes to Google searches. So, for example, if you were doing a Google search for images, say you typed in horse or something like that, you usually got a whole sheet of horses, all these different images, and then you could just select an image, click on it, and then you could view it individually. So in some cases, maybe somebody was going to actually steal that image or whatever, you just right click on it and download that image. But now you can actually do that. If you want to view the image, Google is sending you directly to the blog post, the web page, or whatever that image is being hosted, because due to copyright infringement, they have to send you the viewer to that particular page to view that image, because that is the only place where that image is hosted. You can't do it any other way anymore. So which is a great thing for somebody who's creating their own content or your own images and stuff like that. Then it's another reason to post them on your blog, because if they do show up in Google Images, that person who might like that image is going to have to go to your blog to view it. And again, once they're there, they can view the other content, and if you have any books for sale or anything else, they're going to see it. Whereas before, they could actually just see that image solely and not have to go to your website. So that is one good reason why you should be creating your own images and your own unique material. I've been seeing recently, there's been a few pieces of software and JVZoo and Warrior and stuff like that, who pull content from all these different websites, and again, then you can claim it as your own and put it on your own website. But just to be very careful, because of this reason, because the way Google and copyright infringement lately is clamping down on things like these. Another thing then too is, even if you're retweeting somebody else's content, say for example somebody had written a blog post and they had tweeted on their link, if you have reposted their image as is on your feed, well then you're actually you can be up for copyright infringement for using that image without that person's permission. So if it came to it, you could actually, if you want to repost somebody else's content, be aware not to use the image on your feed, because it can leave you open to that. If you want to use maybe another image, or just use straight text and then a hyperlink to where the people could actually view the content. It's just something to be aware of. And these two things happened just a matter of weeks ago, but I haven't heard too many people actually speaking about it. But it's just something to be aware of, to use it to your advantage. Post a lot of image content on your blog or your author platform or whatever it is, or Instagram account and stuff like that, because once it's yours, the viewer has to go and to view it wherever it is. Now, if you've been following me on Instagram, you've probably seen that I posted a couple of videos on repurposing content. If you haven't been following me on Instagram, that's because you don't know I'm on Instagram. So if you don't know I'm on Instagram, if you just search for Writecome, WRITECOME, you can find my Instagram account and you can follow along with me. But I had posted a couple of images the other day, and I had done it on the topic of repurposing your emails. And the three tips I gave you was, one of them was to repurpose your emails as a blog post. And the reason I said that was because if you consider, if you've got 1,000 subscribers, and for example, say you had a 50% open rate on that email, which is extremely high, you're never going to get an open rate that good. And so if you did have 1,000 subscribers and you had a 50% open rate, 500 people would have seen that email, and then 500 people wouldn't have. So what you could do is you could take that email and, as I said, repurpose it as a blog post, and then you could send an email to those people again saying that you've just posted a blog post up. Now you could expand on that idea that you had in that email, but that's original content. Then again, I would put an image on it, create your own image for it, and again, it could show up in the search results like I spoke about earlier. But you could have that blog post on your blog. So even if you only had maybe 2 or 3 subscribers, next to no subscribers at all, there's no reason not to post that on your blog, because in the days, weeks, months ahead, you don't know how Google is going to catch that, you know, what key term or search phrase is going to start showing up on the results, and then all of a sudden you're going to get a flood of traffic from that email. And again, you should have a buy-in link to each blog post, the same way you should have it on your emails. And then you're going to find people taking action on that link at the bottom of it. They're going to start purchasing products, they're going to start signing up to emails and whatever, you know, whatever your books or whatever it is you're promoting, make sure you have that hyperlink at the bottom of that email blog post. So another thing then I had said was to repurpose your email again to and to again expand on the idea. You could again, what I spoke about earlier, creating the blog post. You could expand on that idea and even just taking a microphone, or as I'm doing here, you could just simply speak into camera like this, and then all of a sudden that email idea has gone on to be a video. Now you could take that video and go over to YouTube, upload it onto YouTube, and suddenly that email that you've sent is suddenly a video and it's content on YouTube page. Then what you could do then is, if you wanted to, you could go to one of the websites that can actually strip the audio from your YouTube video, and then all of a sudden you've gone from your email being just a simple email, it's gone on to be a blog post, it's gone on to be a YouTube video, and you could take that audio, you could host it on your own web page, or what you could do is you could go to one of the podcasting companies and create a podcast, and there you have a kind of a snippet or a bite-sized podcast that could be sending you traffic. It could be sending people to your book page or whatever you want to send them to. And that is why I think that you should be writing your daily emails, because it's, you know, it's unique content, it's fresh content, it's your content. Nobody else can claim copyright over it. Again, stick an image on it. But again, you know, because of the open rates and emails and stuff like that then too, you can't be guaranteed everybody's going to read your daily email. So you should be posting it on your blog to catch all those other readers. And you never know, people who are reading your posts on a daily basis may get to like you, get to know more about you, and, you know, sign up for your email account. And again too, what I found is if I take my emails and I put them on my blog post, if you go to most blog posts, you know, you're going to find the content is drab. Not that it's drab, but it's like it's stale. You know, they might give you the facts, they might show you how to do something, but most of the most of the emails. Oh, sorry, I'm getting confused now. I'm repurposing that much content, but most of the blog posts are kind of flat. They might give you the facts, the figures, tell you how to do this and do that, but there's no kind of personality. You don't really know the person behind it. But as you probably know from the emails I've been writing, from all the kind of little stories I've been adding, anybody commenting on my blog now and reading that content is going to get to know more about me. Most of my personality is going to come across through those blog posts, and there's going to be more connection between me and that reader, because the way I free myself up, because I write my emails the way I am, the blog posts are going to be the exact same. There's going to be a bit of emotion in it, there's going to be kind of personality in it, which are lacking on emails, blog posts, and a lot of things. And you're going to find that probably people are going to latch on to you and follow you along with you because of, you know, the content you're doing. So again, I thought this was going to be another short video, but I went off on a couple of little things. So again, if you're writing a daily email, and if you're not writing a daily email, you should be writing a daily email. Make it sure it's the first thing you do. Even if you never send that email out because you think you've got 2 subscribers, send it out. Take that email again, repurpose it straight away, put it on your blog. It's a blog post. Take a camera like I'm doing now and just speak about that email, you know, what your thoughts were on that email, why you said what you did. Expand on that idea. That's content for your YouTube channel. Again, like I said, take that YouTube video, take it to one of the websites, get the audio strip from it, host it either on your website, or go to one of the podcasting companies and set up a podcast. So you've got 4 pieces of content there just from a simple email. Now maybe you've never thought about that before, and in case, you know, when I started off, I never really thought about that. I only thought about kind of coming up with email ideas every day. But I'm sure you can see that, like, with 4 of those pieces of content floating out there, it's going to pick up visitors. It's going to attract people to your business, and people are going to subscribe to you. They're going to get to know you better, and all the good things are going to come to you because of it. But if you're one of those people who just wants to go on the JV Zoo and just set up a software that's just going to pull content from everywhere, at the end of the day, you don't own any of that content. You know, people aren't going to know anything about you. You're not going to get followers from posting the same shit as everybody else is. Be unique, be yourself, create content, repurpose it, rehash it, whatever you have to do, but you can do it. You know, I could even take, if I wanted to go to another extreme, I could take this video, I could send over to one of the companies who maybe could take all the text out of it and type it up and make a report out of it, and I could give away this report. And I'm sure somebody would get, you know, if you think the content in this video is good, I'm sure somebody reading a report with the same content in it is going to think it's good, and I could give it away or whatever I want to do with it. So again, get busy. You don't have to, you know, create loads and loads of things. Just start with a daily email and work from there, and the goodness will come to you. All right, take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.